back onto our liner, still from the front of our pewter. So we're going to do first these half circles, and then we're going to do the overall outside shape. So from the front of our pewter on our liner, and then we can flatten from the front. So first we flatten with our paper stump, and then we flatten with our Teflon tool. Now we can do the outline shape. So back to the liner, still working from the front of our pewter, we can now draw the outline of the outer shape. And then we can flatten. And then we're going to add a little bit of a detail line from the back on this last shape that we did. So from the back of our pewter, on our soft surface, I'm going to use my metal ball tool to draw in the same detail line as we did in the previous ones. So back to the front of our pewter on our hard surface. And in the same way that we did these shapes, we can now do the 3 bottom ones. So back onto our liner, still working on the front of our pewter. I'm first going to do the central shape, then we're going to do the 2 ones on the side. So in the center, we do our first little leaf shape, and then we can flatten. So we remove our pewter, place it on a hard surface. Then I'm going to add the outside lines. So again, back onto our liner. On the front of our pewter, we can now add the outside line. So we remove our pewter from our liner, and then we flatten. We can do the same 2 shapes on the sides. But first I'm doing the outside shape, and then we'll do the inside lines. So back onto the hard surface, and then we can flatten. And then we can do the outside lines. So back onto our liner. For the 2 outside lines, we're going to give a little bit of extra height from the back. back of the pewter, we can add some detail lines. So I'm going to use my small Teflon tip for that. So I'm going to add a detail line to the two small ones and then to the overall big one. And then I'm going to add a little bit of extra height to that central area. Back onto the hard surface, on the front of our pewter, we can then tidy up again. Okay, so that's basically the body part done to where we start with the tail. So I'm going to continue now with the head part before I continue with the tail.